So I don't know if we should come in on the Switch logo for this one, or...
I don't know. It's taking a while to load.
Yeah,
so
it always takes like a little bit of time to load. It's kind of weird. Like the last time we did this, you even commented on if it'll load, and it was like, yeah, no, what's up with Switch load times?
I don't know, but it's only in places like this.
Yeah, like it's
like
in
once
really
it's loaded for good.
Moments, and I don't know why. And then this, I can't actually skip. I don't know what's up with that.
I like that one of our Octopath travelers has a jungle cat.
Oh, yeah. No, people have pointed out that you can see all of them in this picture. Some of them are really cool looking.
Excuse me.
You okay?
Yeah, just a sneeze.
Some of them are really cool looking.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. Trying to say. I'm trying to skip this stuff as fast as I can.
So, this is part 2.
Yeah, so this is going to be, well, it's actually episode 4.
But
yeah,
but it's part 2, essentially.
Yeah.
Of a demo.
Yeah.
This is like a 3-hour demo. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, considering that it's also just the prologue to 2 characters out of 8, that means the full game's going to be real long.
And that's exactly what I'm hoping for. Because this game is not like, this game is not doing very much that you couldn't do on, like, DS.
I'm already kind of worried, to be honest, because this game seems... It was very popular when it first dropped, and then it feels like the popularity has completely waned or dropped off for it, and it's like, oh...
I don't know. It hasn't actually come out yet, though, so it's, it's gonna see more stuff. Also, it doesn't matter if it's popular, it matters if it's good.
Yeah, I'm just worried about the popularity of it. But I've also seen people point out that the last character we did is Primrose, and the next one we're doing is Olberic. And P and O are letters that come next to each other in Octopath.
I don't know if that's going to mean anything.
People think that maybe the characters are going to have names that each are letters within the word Octopath.
You said that you didn't think... You don't think that's going to be the final title.
I didn't think it was.
I think it's a perfect fucking title. I love it.
So obviously we have 8 characters here. We've done Primrose. She was 3 episodes. She's the dancer of the sun, sand, sunshade. So today, we're going to do Olberic.
Yes.
So, Warrior Olberic, region, the Highlands Cobblestone. Your name is Olberic, and you're a warrior. You were once a proud knight until you lost king and kingdom in a bloody coup.
You just set him down and turned around, and when you got back, he was a bloody coup.
Oh no! No, you put them in a bloody coup, and you walked away, and they just vanished.
Yeah, that's probably how it went.
Today you serve as a master-at-arms for a small mountain village. To what end do I swing my blade?
What is a master-at-arms?
Like a swordsman.
Okay, so you're like the sheriff?
You might be more inclined to teach if you're a master-at-arms.
But
you would protect as well, I suppose. Perturb.
He might perturb.
To what end do I swing my blade? The question tortured you night after restless night. Then, one day, you overhear a name from your past, giving you new purpose.
You think that the 3 dudes with the raven tattoos are going to be relevant across all of these?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Like they're part of the same organization and all of these guys have to come together to fight someone?
I'm gonna guess no, but there's always a chance.
There's gotta be something that connects them all.
8 years ago.
8 is the magic number, right? Is it always gonna be 8
actually, you know what? It was 8 for the other one, too, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I thought maybe it was.
I think it was like 5 for the last one. But like Octopath.
Yeah, no, I know.
So this is us, I guess. Yeah.
God's have mercy.
Unbending Blade of Hornburg.
Unbending Blade of Hornburg.
Hornburg.
So we're just
That's a weird
guts? Name. Like... Olberic Eisenberg.
Okay.
He's one man who can fell an army.
Yeah, I guess. But we're going to start at level 1, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you'd think so anyway. All these guys are level 0, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Well, if they're... If you're level 0, does that mean you're like a fetus?
Level 0 traditionally in tabletop RPGs is reserved for NPCs.
Oh, they are NPCs.
NPCs that don't fight are level 0, so it's like your background villagers.
Yeah, these guys are soldiers, though.
Yeah, you'd think if they're soldiers that, you know, they're going to be at least level 1 or higher, but...
Yeah, well, this is just one of those video game things. I did want to say that I'm really hoping that this game is just incredibly long, because there's not much going on that can't have been done on earlier systems. So it's like they've got to take advantage of the Switch's capabilities in some way, and maybe it'll just be like a 200-hour RPG, which I would honestly be fine with.
I don't know
just
if
like
I'd
a
enjoy
break
it.
of an RPG.
I feel like at a certain point it's too long.
Yeah, no, but like I want to make sure, like, I just want there to be enough content to justify it being a Switch game and not like a Wii game or a DS game or something.
Yeah.
It looks great, but it's not graphics they couldn't have done elsewhere.
They probably could have done this on PS1. I've seen things like this on PS1.
Yeah, and I love it. That's part of why I love this so much. It's very nice.
So you fought an entire army on your own, and then they retreated when the other army showed up. And now this guy is like, what are you going to do? And he goes, I'm going to go see the king. And the guy's like, don't go see the king. He's already protected.
And then it'll turn out that him seeing the king meant that the king disappeared somehow?
Oh, no. He said that also, like, his guard, like, his main guard is the only guy who might be stronger than you in the entire kingdom.
That guy'll be the bad guy.
Besides, word from the king.
Like, immediately, right?
Yeah. Oh, there's no one who could hurt him because his bodyguard's so strong. It's like, so his bodyguard could hurt him, huh?
Be safe.
Yeah.
May the gods
Also, I found out that Square Enix has been calling this 2D HD.
That's more or less what it is, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, you know what, that's an okay term for it. It's 16-bit sprites, and then it's literally just like HD backgrounds and everything else.
Yeah. And it looks pretty good. I like a lot of the choices made.
Look at all these dead people.
Yeah.
They're unique deads, too. They're in different positions.
Well, not every single one, but yeah, there's a few different
Well, some of them
ones.
were repeated, but there's more than one dead position here. That's kind of impressive because you don't usually do that.
And Primrose didn't get like a whole bunch of dancing poses or anything.
No,
so
yeah,
like,
we did kind of skip over. Well, I mean, we didn't skip over.
No,
but the game
they
kind
skimped
of decided,
on her poses a little.
not to put dancing
When
in.
her friend falls down the cliff, it was kind of like in one position.
Yeah. She was just kind of dead and slipped down that cliff.
Yeah, but then these guys get like a bunch of different poses. So, I don't know, maybe they just figured they wouldn't have to reuse her, so they were lazy. They'll probably use generic soldiers a lot.
You'd think so, yeah. At least for this, possibly.
Also,
I mean, all
we
the
called
dead guys
this,
are
right?
generic.
This is the guy.
Yeah, this is just the guy.
Yeah, that's all that's
Like,
happening.
Immediately, you've got your Griffith that he's just murdered everyone.
I don't get your
Okay,
reference.
don't worry about it. Just, look, you've got a real strong dude and another real strong dude, and he's clearly just a murderer, and they set him up to be evil from the very start. We got 3 seconds worth of, like, dialogue about this guy, and it's like, yeah, he's evil.
The king is
Yeah.
dead.
Why would he not?
And from what I can see of him, he's like a blonde, pretty boy
he's some
sort
kind
of
of blonde
character.
pretty boy style.
So it's like, oh yeah, you don't trust the blonde guy in an anime.
No, never.
Like that, I don't know why that's true, but you just don't.
Excuse me.
It's mostly an anime thing too, like a Japan thing, where in like if you've got a spooky bad guy, there's a really good chance he'll
He's
be
gonna
blonde.
be blonde, yeah. He'll be blonde or a ghost.
Sometimes
but even if he's a
being
ghost,
blonde means
he's
you're
usually
a ghost.
yeah.
Brothers indeed. How many times did we cross
Yeah,
swords like this
in
the
American
practice,
media, it can go either way. They don't really associate that.
No,
at least,
hair color doesn't.
yeah,
doesn't
at
associate
least
with
for like good versus evil. If you got a blonde character, they might be a main character just by default, but it doesn't necessarily mean as much.
it. Yeah. And he's like, I know your every move because we trained together. And it's like, oh,
You've not seen everything.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
I saved one.
So, is this the guy who will be dead by the end of the demo? Or is this
I
gonna
would have
be-
guessed it would be the king. Because Because he's already dead. I'm gonna guess that Olberic isn't gonna have a character who's dead by the end of the demo.
Maybe,
or maybe
he will.
We'll see, because there might be characters who are showing up here. I'm gonna guess that it's like a general of Erdhart, the like treacherous king who kills other kings or something.
Yeah, that's very likely.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to fight some rando general who's gonna be established within this, and he could be a swerve. It could be somebody in the town. It could be Philip. Somebody who's a dick, like what's his name?
And then our pimp walks in and Philip. Tells us to start dancing. Turns out it was the same town, and he's just next door.
Oh my god, he's got such a pip governor voice.
Crivens.
Crivens.
Is that a thing people say?
I don't know. I've never heard Crivens.
He's tiny.
He's a babe, like a little baby. Look at him.
Yeah. Yeah. So tell us, Crivens, what's going on?
No knight.
He's like, oh, well, I knew you were there because I'm a knight, but I'm not a knight anymore.
You knew he was there because he's probably not that stealthy.
Yeah, I think that's what he means. It's like, yeah, well, you're just a kid.
But there's lots of men what carry swords that can't do the half
so
of
there's
what you do.
This kid just really looks up to him, so he's gonna be dead before the end of the demo.
Yeah, the kid's probably gonna die.
Yeah. He's going to be the tragic sacrifice that motivates us on our journey.
Either that, or the kid's going to survive because he's going to be taken, and we're going to have to fight to get him back, and we will get him back, but then find out there's a larger plot.
Or it'll turn out...
This one doesn't feel as cut and dry as Primrose's was.
Or it'll turn out that Olberic dies, and we play as the kid in the portions after the demo.
Oh,
No, that's not going to happen.
Doubt that.
That's not going to happen.
No.
It would be a great swerve, though.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about the name Hornburg that I find so funny.
I don't know. It's a great horned burger. It's fine.
After a time, I came to this
the demon burger.
Here,
actually, if you're from Hornburg, you would be a Hornburger, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would be.
Oh yeah, he's got a different name here.
Defending the village.
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently he goes by a different name or something. It might be Crivens. Maybe that's the name. Maybe that wasn't an like a tossed out phrase like, oh, Crivens. Maybe it was like, no, his name's Crivens.
Who would name themselves Crivens when given the choice? Why would you do that to yourself?
I don't know, especially when your real name is Olberic.
Well, that's a name I don't think most people would have picked for themselves. It's a little strange.
Maybe someone named him upon coming into this village.
That kid just walked up and was like, are you Crivens?
Yeah, he's like, yes, of course I'm Crivens.
And they've just allowed him to take Crivens' job while Crivens is like dying alone in a cave somewhere.
Yeah, he was on his way here, but he got attacked by bandits, and now he's living in a cave dying. The original Crivens.
Living in a cave
Crivens
dying.
Prime.
Yeah. The original Crivens is just alive, dead in the cave.
So you teach people to swordplay. That's your gimmick is, you protect things and you teach people swords. That's not what you said.
They do that in this game. I'm okay with it now. Like, once you're used to it, it's like, oh, whatever, it's a video game thing. I like the color balance of this city, this village, which is weird because it's just browns and greens, but like the lighting really sells it.
A lot of people aren't happy with the bloom in this game. Honestly, I see why they're unhappy with it. It is a little intense.
I like it in combination with the sprites and stuff. Yeah. If it were a standard 3D game, I would have gotten bored of this immediately.
Poor merchant gutted for his coin purse just yesterday.
Oh no, Crivens!
Was a grisly sight, sir. We found an ID card on him. It says Crivens. Good, I must have lost mine. He looks around like fucking scared. Dangerous times. You can never be too careful. Someone impersonated me a few days ago.
The headman.
The headman's looking for me.
Like an
executioner? The village chief. No.
A headman, like he chopped your head off.
No, I think it's like a guy in charge.
He's over in the square, he's got like a criminal in the stocks, he's got his hood on, he's gonna chop him.
No, I'm sure that's not it. Resume rounds!
Yeah, no, a village this size probably doesn't need one.
I said, and then they go to the pub and have drinks.
Oh, yeah. They have a round.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, toggling run is a thing. I didn't pick up the controller for the other one, so I'm kind of just getting my bearings here now.
Is this the same map?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it is. I'm pretty sure that... well, I can't get into the map.
You can't select it, but it's got all these little hints on
the
it.
desert might be the
place down below,
yeah. Yeah, I think
left.
so, anyway. What are my abilities? I have level slash, abide, spearhead, and flurry. I don't know what any of these do.
Yeah.
And I'm proficient in swords and polearms. So this is the character that's got 2.
Yep.
So we're
going to
learn how to deal with it. Yeah. And then he's got, it looked like he had abilities, but it looked like his abilities were kind of crap. So maybe that's the trade-off. Is that he has 2 of these, but then like all of his magic is just terrible.
Yeah, like he doesn't seem like the type to even have magic.
Yeah, you'd think he wouldn't, but he clearly under abilities has some kind of like, they're buffs, but it's still like, it's still kind of...
Yeah, well, a buff could be something as simple as, like, taking a deep breath and, like, focusing on your enemy.
Oh, before I forget, I should probably go in and see if it... I don't think it saved our settings for...
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it did. That's interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Switch. It's the future. We don't have to reset our settings. Actually, I don't think you have to in most games. I don't know why you made that assumption.
I don't know. They put me in charge of our local militia. We've got brigands roaming the hills about, causing no end of trouble. I don't know why he's got this voice.
I don't know. Not in Criven Town he wouldn't have that voice.
If we knew where we were hiding, I reckon we'd go flush them out. If we knew where they were hiding. But we don't, and that's the rub. I hear a sheep.
What's up with calling things the rub?
I've never heard that term.
I think it's a Shakespeare term.
Oh, look, there's sheep. I can't get to them, but there's sheep over there.
Oh, there's sheep.
I could hear them. They were making weird little bleats.
Oh, man, I really just want a farm game in this style.
See them?
Yeah.
You can kind of hear them if you listen.
Yeah, I heard them. Can we buy those
Can I just steal people's food
breads?
Here? Or anything like that? No? No barrels to toss?
Were we even given the chance to just run into random houses for Primrose?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we were.
They got mead in the Highlands, they say.
Of course it's mead.
Yeah, it's all.
That's how you know that it's
I keep hitting B because I'm thinking I'm going to jump and I just stop running.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Like, of course it's mead.
Oh, wait, this was the square?
Okay.
This ain't a square.
It's the closest thing they have.
Oh.
Their entire town is on stairs.
Our name isn't Crivens, it's Berg.
Okay.
So you go from Olberic to your hidden name, your fake name, Berg.
Is
and it's
his first name Berg and his last name Horn?
Like, I just want this weird canon where Olberic's terrible at coming up with names. They're like, what's your name? Berghorn. And they're like, okay, cool. There's Philip's mom.
Okay.
I see.
Are we gonna romance her?
Morning to you both. Philip said you wanted to speak to me.
So I'll say what you want to say, Crivensburg.
Berg Crivens Horn.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll get straight to the point. We've had reports of bandits in the hill.
I see.
I see you've doubled the patrols.
How many people live in this village?
I don't know. More than, like, the biggest town in Skyrim, I guess. Yes, I was also hoping to ask for your aid. Sorry, that was a stupid comment. In Skyrim, the biggest town in the entire game has 11 houses in it.
Well...
Because it's an RPG. That's just kind of what you do for RPGs.
Let me see. There was that inn, there's that house, mayor's house, that house, our house. So I'm counting
That's like
five
or
and a
six,
half.
just
I see
about.
like a
Yeah.
store off to
It's
the side.
quite the predicament, they say the least. To say the least. Wow, I'm just reading terrible today.
It's okay.
Where can I find thieves?
I wonder.
As for the precise location of their den, I fear I cannot say. I have spent some of the men... Spent?
You can't read either today. Great.
Great.
I sent some of the men out searching, but
Forgive me.
in the meantime, could you put the militia through their drills? Our men are keen, but they don't know a pommel from a pike, if you get my meaning.
Is that a sex thing?
I don't know, but those are two very completely different parts of two completely different weapons.
Yeah, but if you get his meaning, you catch his drift.
They don't know their ass from a hole in the ground.
If you're picking up what he's putting down.
Ah, sir, if 'twould be a burden, might my Philip join the training?
Crivens Jr. is not old enough for this.
If he is willing, so am I. Shut up.
That's not a good enough reason to put this child to war.
Yeah.
He's like 5 years old.
Yeah, he's more than willing, sir. I assure you, he's been pestering me for weeks to ask you.
Well, at least he's polite enough to ask his
That's
mom.
a brave lad. The boy has pluck and ambition, and he could find a worse man to look up to than Berg here.
He's dead by the end of the demo.
Where his mom is, either one.
One of them.
Ever since my husband died in the war, you know, Vietnam. Like, it's just the boy's getting to that age when he needs a father.
Oh, we are romancing her.
And Olberic's like, I've told you like 8 times I don't want to date. Like, oh no, I didn't mean to say. Shit.
Aw, the more she does this flirting, the more she's likely to be dead by the end of the demo.
Your boy is already a credit to the village. He runs errands and brings me booze. Like,
he named the place Crivensburg. He's famous.
it would be my honor to train him. You're too kind, sir. Like, I can't do a good, like, weird British lady. Because
there are no good British accents
only
to be
Philip
had.
and Philip's mom have shown the example of that really bad accent that sounds fake as shit. Like, I know it's not fake. That's actually like
I have a theory that all British accents are fake.
No.
As you wish.
I will.
Like, I don't mean like that. Like England doesn't exist. I mean like they.
No, I know what you mean.
They exaggerate that shit when Americans come around just to fuck with us.
So each of your 8 heroes can interact with the world in a unique way to forge their own path. So we're gonna get to seduce people as Olberic.
Yeah. Start with mom over
approach
there.
a villager and press the Y button. The warrior Olberic can challenge townspeople to a duel. So Primrose got a lure, and Olberic gets fight people.
Well, they kind of cut that really dry with they gave us a boy and a girl.
Yeah,
and
it was kind of an odd choice. I'll go ahead and...
the problem is that it's not an odd choice.
Well, I can't challenge Philip, apparently. It's not letting me.
God, it's the only one worth challenging.
Like,
How about the Crivens?
This person is not like to accept my challenge. Not like? You mean not likely?
I guess?
I should seek out another. That's just a weird... I don't know, that's a weird thing. Let's challenge the old man!
Fight me.
Aha! I didn't ask you to put me through the motions.
Yeah, kick his ass.
A battle. A battle, fair and square. To arms!
Well, he's the head man for a reason.
Wait,
Let's see if it's his combat.
Oh my god, it's a real ass fight!
Yeah, okay, we already know this part.
Exploiting weaknesses. Exploit your foe's weaknesses to turn the tide of battle in your favor. Attack your foe's weak point to lower their shield point. Reduce shield point to 0 to break your foe. The warrior Olberic is proficient in both swords and polearms. Switch weapons with the directional buttons to gain the upper hand. Okay,
so that's how we
I can do this.
Yeah, okay.
I'll attack this old man with a sword. His weakness is swords.
Yeah, most people have a weakness to swords.
Yeah.
You see one in the mall, it's only $30.
Knives,
you gotta get
my only weakness. Like, yeah, you see one in the mall for $30, you gotta get it.
Yeah, it's your weakness, right?
Enter boost mode to augment your powers and wreak havoc on your foes.
It sounded like you said booze mode.
Well, I mean, that could also
work. With a flagon of mead.
I hope there's a character that we run into that we play as whose skill is hit Y and you can just drink booze anywhere, and the drunker you get, like the staggerier you get.
And that's good somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
Somehow.
Break your foes to drastically reduce their defense. Press R button to enter boost mode, and the proficiency of your attacks and abilities will surge. Boost points accumulate at the royal. We already did this.
Yeah, we're already proficient in turn-based octopathing.
Yeah. And it looks like the polearm might attack multiple times.
Octopath finding. we
find octopaths.
We're already past the beginner course.
Yeah.
I like this old man's stance, where he kind of looks like he's not really ready to fight so much as he's ready for you to pull his finger.
A little bit.
Like he's doing like that old man squat.
We murdered the headman.
Yeah, well,
he was not worth very much.
He let us.
3-2 experience.
Well, it's not that big a town that he was a mayor of.
And he gave us $5 for beating him up.
At least worth that much. Come on, let's raid his house.
Oh god.
Oh god, he's just sitting there with the stars over his head. Damn.
Let's see what kind of creepy stuff this old man's into.
A grape.
He has a large healing grape.
That sounds gross when you say it like that after saying that his house was full of stuff.
Urgh.
Yeah.
Can I fight him again?
No.
I wanted to fight him again and he's just laying down dead in the fighting.
Just kill everyone.
Wait. Can I fight this sheep lady? Okay, I'll do that one eventually, but I'll do these kids first.
Yeah.
Because clearly they want us to be fighting these kids.
Yeah. Indeed,
it's an honor to train with a warrior of your skill, sir. Wow, all of your watchmen are shit.
Well, it's a small village, and they're being taught by us. So,
I guess.
Like, even if they're good, he's gonna be better by virtue of he taught them.
I mean, that is true, sure.
Yeah, so, like, he's gonna kick their ass regardless.
You'd think so, anyway.
Does each individual type of villager have, like, their own
individual
individual
I got both of his
stats
weaknesses.
for weaknesses and stuff?
I don't know, maybe. Because it looks like it, yeah.
They're all different entries in the bestiary, basically.
Well, if there is a bestiary, sure. Yeah.
So long, kid.
See you later, child I beat to death and turned into stardust.
This is what's gonna happen to Philip.
It's no good, sir. We're no match for the likes of you.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I'm taking over your town. You're too hesitant. It's important to protect yourself. This is true. But you will never win a fight if you lack the courage to strike.
I don't think that was his problem here.
If you say so, sir. He never touched us. Like, nobody here has actually been able to get a hit in. Like, it's only been us doing hits.
Yeah.
Which sounds weird when I say it that way, but you know what I mean.
Well, we'll do another hit of this fine primo village.
I'm gonna check the rest of this village.
Okay, get us some better...
Yeah, can we get better stuff?
Yeah, let's just stock up.
We got $300 dues.
I don't know if we need
sword,
that.
Iron shield, circlet, and an iron helm.
And it's showing us Primrose's stuff as well.
Yeah, it's showing us both of them. So clearly the stuff that we were seeing is Primrose that wasn't applicable to us is also applicable to Olberic, if that makes any sense. 3 times would be 4, it would be 3, okay. I got an idea.
Gonna sell them grapes?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell a few of
Yeah, we're probably not gonna need a
the
bunch of
grapes I picked
this. If the Primrose stuff is any indication, like, we're not gonna really need to, like, throw out soul stones and stuff.
Probably not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do an iron shield, because I don't have one yet.
And those seem to be equipable by everyone so far.
And an iron helm, because I also don't have one of those yet.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and do and come down here and do
Yep.
And then iron helm.
Yeah, they add a little bit extra, but nothing huge, but it'll help.
Yeah.
Speeds us up towards the end.
Yep, I figure as much. So that's that one. So we just go into any house as him. We couldn't do this as Primrose.
Yeah, like her town wasn't mapped out all the way.
It's not easy bringing up a boy without a father in the house. You want to fight, man? Well, now that you mention it, mayhaps I should learn how to swing a sword.
All right, let's fight that, Mom.
A battle fair and square, to arms.